Copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Talk to Rose. How is everybody doing this Wednesday night? And
guys.
That's Precious and Hey. Welcome to episode 39. Episode 39.
Woo, woo, woo. I be wondering, Rashonda, am I supposed to wait for you to introduce me? Because I don't never wait. I just already just be ready to bust through.
You are supposed to. You are.
You know, I'm so uncouth. I'm new. Okay, so next time I'll wait. But
okay, welcome to episode 39, and I want to let everybody know that I'm thankful for everybody that tunes in every Wednesday and everybody that watched the replays. And welcome to Talk to Rose on this show where we talk about everything going on in the world, good, bad, raggedy, and wonderful.
Heavy on the raggedy. Heavy on the
it's
raggedy.
Been real, yeah. This for real heavy on the raggedy because it's been real raggedy. This world been real raggedy.
Unfamiliar.
And I will let this lady introduce herself, even though I feel like she did.
Yeah.
What's your name
For
now?
me?
Yeah.
Hello. My name is Tanisha Charlie, if you're nasty. No, I'm playing. Hey guys, it's me, Charlie Joe. Thank you, Rashonda, for letting me be on your show and share your space. I love it here sometimes when I'm not being attacked. I love it here.
Girl, like I said, you gotta grow up and put on your big girl draws. You gotta grow up.
Half the time I don't wear them. So that's random.
You gotta grow up and put on your G-strings. On your big girl panties. On your big girl panties.
I'm working on it. Hey, Asia.
Okay, so we're going to get right into it because we got a lot of stuff to talk about. And make sure everybody on here, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you guys do that. Go press the like button right now because sometimes I think y'all forget. So we're going to start it off. Monday was the solar eclipse. I know in California we didn't get to see it that much, but I seen it because I had on my little sunglasses I bought from Amazon. Did you guys watch the solar eclipse? And if so, how did you guys like it? My sister was in Houston, and it was supposed to be a total eclipse there, but in Houston it was raining, so they didn't get to see it like the people in Dallas. That's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
They didn't get to see it at all. Hey, Tia.
Hey, Tia. Hey, guys.
Not hugging and bucking, so laugh out loud.
Thank you,
girl. You know she just can't act right. Hey. So if you guys watch the solar eclipse, put some the little solar eclipse in the chat. So let me see if y'all watched it or not.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it because everybody was saying that it was the rapture and that it was the end. So I just stayed inside because I didn't want to be disappointed and left behind.
They did. All the conspiracy theorists did say that the 8th after the eclipse we was gonna go into the rapture, which I knew was a lie anyways because I grew up in church and God said in the Bible we don't know the day nor time, so y'all can't tell me that April 8th was gonna be the end of the world. But I did call my mama because I was like, if she's still here, we in the rapture have not came. So when she answered the phone, I was like, hello.
I had low-key forgot about it, but I was happy to hear Nan's voice.
Hi, Sophia.
Hey, Mom.
It was, she said it was mid for Cali. Yeah, it was, but if you seen it with the glasses on, if you seen it with the glasses that you were supposed to have on, it still looked cool. I should have put the picture that I seen on mine. Good evening, Saints. And
good evening.
And ain't.
I'm an ain't.
Tia said, I was so sad I didn't get to see it. Adrian said, I stayed inside too, so I was protecting my bad eyes. Y'all should have got the glasses. They was only like $10.99. I got 10 for $10.99. I got 10 pair of glasses, and I said 9 glasses to Amir's class, and I watched, and I kept one, and I had to go to the doctor and everything. The girls out, they was asking me like, "Can we see your glasses so we can?" I was like, "Sure,
sure." Heck no, not post-COVID. I hope you wipe them down after every use.
Girl, I mean, come on now. It's way more stuff. Sophia said I slept through it. So I guess
Oh,
y'all
of
can
course,
really
Mom.
watch it. Okay, so we're gonna get into these hot topics because it is a lot of them, and then we got our regular thing that we're gonna talk about. So this is my first hot topic. This mess is so scandalous right here. So, woman undergoes chemotherapy after being given 15 months to live. She finds out she never had cancer. The doctor congratulated her instead of apologizing. Let's get more into this story. Hold on.
Please, that's why I knew I put Nuck in Buck for a reason, because these people was wilding.
Yeah, because at that point, I'm coming through. Everybody had my bail money because
he would have had to come down to stop me.
Yeah, okay. So this is the story. Lisa Monk of College Station, Texas, went to the hospital for a CT scan at the end of 2022 after having stomach symptoms she assumed were from a kidney stone. 39-year-old was informed of her fatal cancer diagnosis at a checkup session following spleen surgery and was given Optimus 15 months to live. Her consultant, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm sorry. At her consultation, the test revealed she had 2 kidney stones as well as a mass on her spleen, which was removed in January last year. Monk claims that the organ was transported to 3 separate pathology labs before being evaluated at a 4th lab, where it was found to be positive for an aggressive form of blood vessel cancer. So 3 of them said it was negative. The 4th one said it was positive. So y'all can understand what I'm saying. Monk was admitted to the hospital right away in March 2023 and began her first round of chemotherapy. Lisa received another round of heavy, harsh chemotherapy after losing all her hair, resulting in silvery skin and vomiting. But the routine hospital appointment in April, she alleged she was told that she never, ever had cancer in the first place, and the results were incorrect. She alleged that once her organs were examined, the hospital test came back clear, indicating that she never had cancer, but that the hospital did not review the findings until the April appointment, which she claimed was a month later. Unfortunately, Lisa never had cancer and now struggling with the consequences. The doctor even congratulated Miss Monk like she actually beat it, according to Monk's mother. Financially, we're still paying medical bills. Cancer is expensive, and I couldn't get any of my bills dismissed. Just the emotional trauma. It was a very hard time. I was writing my goodbye letters to my grandchildren I would never meet in the weddings I would never attend. Lisa added to say that she still looks like she has cancer despite the treatments, and although a year has passed and her health is ruined, what will she do? What do y'all got to say about that?
If you can hear me?
What,
I don't know. I can't hear you.
Can
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Precious.
I can read your lips. I'm about to hang up and come back, but that mess is messed up.
Yeah,
well, I'm about to hang up and come back.
Okay. So my thing is, how do you know how they always say you need to get 3 or 4 opinions, second and third opinions. So she got 1, 2, 3, 4 opinions, and the last one said that it was positive, and that was the one that was wrong. And then the doctor go sit up there and congratulate her like she beat cancer. I would be in jail. I swear to God, I'd be in jail because I would have reached for the heaviest object in that doctor's office to slam it in his head. And then I'm about to sue the hell out of y'all. I'm about to own that hospital, the doctor. You about to lose your license and everything, because at this point, what are you doing? And you think that it's funny to be congratulating somebody on that? How do y'all feel about this in the comments? Precious, you can go first. Can you hear us, Precious? We can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. She said, not ringing the bell, shaking my head. She's paying for this. What the F is the medical facility crazy? I guess so. Why did she go? Yeah, why didn't she go with the first instead of the third? She must have been scared. Oh my God. I don't know either. And then I don't know, because if it went through 3 times and said it was negative, what is the reason to go for a fourth one? And why would they not go with everything? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was
figured it
thinking,
out.
Asia. Thank you. That's what I was thinking too, because it was like, why would you go with the one bad example and instead of ignoring the first 3? And then it also made me think, did they confuse somebody else's lab results?
No, they said that they did it wrong, and when they checked it after the fourth one, if they would have checked the results after the fourth one, they would have seen that the fourth one negative. I mean, results were wrong.
See, that's crazy. It's just too much negligence. Like, no.
Yeah, like y'all at this point, I own this hospital, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna go to jail too, because I'm about to body slam it, girl. Y'all better hope. I can't go to no car and get nothing, no pow, because if I come back, it's premeditated. But come
No,
on,
for real.
I
mean, you just gotta walk around with it in your breast. Like,
yeah, the whole unit can get it, because you literally play with that lady's life.
Yeah, for real. And that's like unnecessary turmoil.
Yeah, and then you still gotta live with that. Your hair gotta grow back, your inside. She said her insides are ruined because of that chemotherapy. Like, her health is ruined now because of that. Like, she should be a millionaire after this, even though that's not gonna help with her pain and suffering and what she went through. But come on now.
Yeah, because really, it's no price that you can put on all this stuff. Like, but you can make me comfortable.
And you gonna be comfortable in that jail cell, sir.
And with the way that they doing stuff now, they probably won't.
They probably won't.
Move to another state and ruin somebody else's life.
Yeah, and be able to practice there. Okay, let's get into the next one. This is for all you Stanley Cup. She's still recovering. What happened to her later? She's still recovering, but she said her health is messed up now because of the chemotherapy, and nothing was wrong with her. So now she has health issues because of it.
It's unfortunate.
Okay, this is for you Stanley Cup lovers. Here we go, right at Target. A 2-gallon Stanley Cup. I mean, not 2-gallon Stanley jug. I don't know what you would call it. Jug.
For parties. I know that's not for personal use. That's like
it's 2 gallons. So y'all can put all the liquor you want in it. And just the thing about this is that is only $55. A regular Stanley Cup is like $45. That's $55.
Because that's all plastic.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Well, you don't know what the inside look like in that one.
I mean, it can't be steel. Because just thinking for it to be holding 2 gallons, girl.
Well, that makes sense then, Precious. Because I was like, how is that one only $55, but the cups is $45?
They just trying to strike while the iron is hot. You know what I'm saying?
And that's exactly what they doing, because as soon as this catch on, everybody gonna be going to go get that and be like, I got my liquor in here.
I got my Stanley. We'll get out of here. That's just like the orange coolers that the church used to sell.
It is, and that's exactly what it is. It is.
Man, take one down to Mount Sinai. They need one.
Girl.
Rules are rules, guys.
So if y'all want that little Stanley thing, it's at Target for $55.
Okay, I don't want one.
She said, "Not liquor left for myself, only you." I'm trying to keep. You don't gotta put no ice in there. If it's chilled already, it'll be cold all day. Y'all can have y'all liquor up in here. Okay, this next one I'm gonna talk about. This is trigger warning. Trigger.
Trigger. What is it?
Trigger warning, everybody, please.
Trigger warning.
swear to God, that almost made me want to cry. Because that topic is like real super sensitive to me. Because y'all know I always say my son is autistic, and I swear to God, that's why I did not want him to get on the bus. When he started preschool last year, they was like, oh, we have transportation available for him, and it's from house to school. And I was like, no, I don't want him to get on the bus. And they was like, why? I was like, it's too much stuff that happens on the bus, and I don't trust nobody. And they was like, oh no, we have attendance for kids that young, and it's only those students on there, so it will only be like autistic kids on the bus. And so I was like, okay, Rashawn, you can't be, nervous all the time. And he was so happy that he wanted to get on the bus. And I was like, okay, to see this, the exact thing that I was saying that I did not ever want to happen, and it happened to somebody, the attendant on the bus doing that to an autistic kid. Like, that is so crazy. But let me read to you what happened.
Yeah, because I'm ready.
Yeah, shocking video shows the moment a woman repeatedly hit a nonverbal student with autism on a bus, which led to Inglewood police arresting her. Kiara Jones, a bus aide with Littleton Public Schools, that's in Colorado, was taken into custody April 4th and has bonded out. In the video shared by multiple outlets, Jones was sitting next to a 10-year-old and appears to strike him in the stomach with her elbow, then striking him in the face with her fist. According to the news, an Inglewood police detective looked into the situation further and found out that this isn't the first time an incident like this occurred on the bus. He says he saw footage of more abuse on 2 different days from this same lady. CBS News spoke to the parents, who were tearful and held a press conference and expressed their frustrations with the situation. It was a heavy decision to make to uncover it, but we cannot bring attention to this if we do not look at it, said the boy's mother, Jess. It's ugly to look at, but it's important to see how confused and afraid he was in that video. It just speaks to his, it speaks to the terror that he had to endure while on that bus. So just think, if he would have never had bruises on him, the parents would not have known, because he's nonverbal. Now, with my son, he's verbal, but he wouldn't be able to tell me, Mommy, that lady hit me.
Right.
I would just
but
know.
But you never know. No. He probably would be able to,
but I would
the fact that he
know.
Shouldn't have to be saying that anybody is putting their hands up. That's the thing. It's like, it's unfortunate. But I'm happy that they found out when they did, because who knows how long this could have gone on. And that I pray that lady gets what she deserves, justice-wise and behind the bars, because at the end of the day, for you to be attacking people, kids, for that part, when you're supposed to be protecting them and shit, and stuff, that's like crazy. And that shows like a different type of callous that you have, for you to be able to just hurt kids, for one, and then on top of that, 88 kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
And then it's like, why did you even apply for that job if you was gonna be mean and evil? I swear to God, as soon as I would have seen that video, you wouldn't be having to go to jail, girl, because the mortuary is going to be come to pick you up.
It's gonna be some sad singing and flower bringing, straight up. But I just thank God that we don't have to deal with that, and I pray for all families that were involved. Like,
Yeah, I hope they get
lady.
I hope they get justice, and she don't get no slap on the wrist like that. Stuff like that. Like,
some crimes don't deserve slaps on the wrist, no matter if it is their first time. And who knows? This might be her first time actually getting caught. Did they say this is her first time? This is her first time getting caught. But hell, who knows? Now it's almost like they gotta look back at her work history and see where else did she work, where there were kids involved and stuff, and then almost like see if any of this was happening there too, because there's no way she just started doing this with this job.
Let me read some of the comments. So Juanita, Lord help us. I wish I caught her. On God. Right. Yes, girl. I'm telling you, the police, it would be a whole nother scenario. So sad, evil, which I can't imagine. Yes, Mir can tell he's smart. He's smart, but I don't think he would be able to say, like, Mommy, she hit me. Just like that boy, he would probably.
Right, because I wanted to say, what was it? Yeah, right, because it was one day that Amir was at the house and stuff, And I was like, I'm about to go get the hammer. And he said something like, why would you do that to me? Like, it was along those lines of, why would you talk to me like that? But that's basically what he said. So it's no way. You're right.
And the hammer to him is everybody, so y'all know it ain't a real hammer.
No, it's not a hammer. Please.
It's a it's a back scratcher. And he called it. Yeah.
It's a metaphor we use.
Please. He said, and he was doing it for no reason, and she was doing it for no reason, just eating. Right. Yeah, no reason.
That's the sad part.
Oh my, the bus driver couldn't see that. It depends on, Sophia, where they're seated, and then just think the bus driver, they're supposed to be focused on the road, looking straight ahead. But they got that long ass
mirror, that long ass rear view mirror where you can see the whole inside of the bus.
But if you think about it, yeah, you see that, but you can't see behind them. Just think the seats is going up like this. She's going like this. So you ain't gonna really see what they doing, and then she got to keep her eyes on the road. She can't be turning around, looking and all that.
Even with the little boy being nonverbal, he was still making some type of sound or something. Like, he might not be able to verbalize but he was making something, groaning or something.
She said, "Oh wow, we thought having an attendant on the bus would be safer. That's crazy, and I'm praying for Mary's hand." Yeah, that big Mary handles her in jail. No. That's sick that people do that to children and the elderly. Yeah, it really is. Like, so I hope
the elderly.
She got her day coming. Like, she literally has her day coming.
I hope they beat the brakes every day.
Okay, this is the next one, you guys. This is a trigger warning too. This is what we said. The world is real raggedy right now because it's so much stuff. Trigger.
Oh my God.
Raggedy. But before we get into that, let me read the rest of these comments. This world is raggedy. She needs a first class ticket to hell. The lake of fire. The lake of fire.
Burn them.
I don't believe that's her first rodeo. She probably been firing on kids or somebody's kids. They said it wasn't Juanita. They said it's other parents that came out and said that their kids have bruised, their ears were swollen and all kind of stuff. And that lady is on the same bus. So that's not the first one. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. He said, "Why would you hurt me?" Oh, that's what it was.
Hurt me. Thanks, supervisor. Thank you.
Well, hopefully he don't gotta tell me that somebody hit him, because I'm gonna be in jail. The person gonna be somewhere else. Exactly. It's not her first time. They saw footage of her doing it before. That's what I'm saying. This ain't her first time.
And still allowed her to be on the bus and stuff like that. So that's like a negligent and liability on the.
No, I think they seen all the videos after that one came out. They started looking at back after videos. But now this boy that did this to this lady. Let me read that to you. So, boy pushes 68-year-old woman down the stairs in front of her church, and then steals her purse and car. This happened in Queens, New York. So the incident occurred at the Greek Church on 152nd Street. The woman was quickly taken to the hospital and is in critical condition after her head collided with the concrete. According to the pastor, the incident occurred while she was on her way to morning church service. The individual took $300, a credit card, a cell phone, and her card. Fortunately, the New York Post reports that the woman's condition is now stable. The suspect remains at large.
That is crazy.
Those are the kind of people that I feel like if the police got a hold to them and did away with them, I wouldn't even be mad.
Right.
How you pushing somebody down in front of? How you pushing somebody down at church? At church?
A grandma, somebody's grandma, a woman, an elder An elder. It's just so many levels of who are your parents? All right,
Who
what's going on
raised
with
you?
you?
Who raised you?
So now you a donkey because you just pushing people. You was raised in a barn. So now you just like that's crazy. It's sad. It's scary, and then it makes you kind of like put into perspective why people are scared of like black people and stuff like that. They see instances like this. This is one story, but it's like you can't forget something like that, and that's why I don't be wanting Nan to be out there because I promise
Me
now
neither.
becoming like the cavalry behind Juanita Wells.
I tell mommy that too. I tell her she's a walking target, and if that happened to her again, slow singing and flower bringing.
It's like gonna be a whole lot of choppers.
Yeah, I tell her she's a walking target. But for you to do that
in front of she's not a walking target. She's not a walking target, but people would, in these times.
She is a walking target. She can't walk that good. She can't.
Well, we don't need to list all of her disabilities for the world to see, Rashonda. She is just a regular elderly lady.
But she's still
fine, and she's well protected. So
it's other elderly people that are better. I mean, that can still do more. That I don't like that I wouldn't even let my.
She just needs that's neither here nor there. But as this lady, it's unfortunate because you should be able to go to the Lord's house safely. You should be able to walk into the Lord's house of all places and not have to worry about being harmed and robbed. That's crazy. Middle of the day, early in the morning. Like what? It's not even dark. They're not waiting in the wings no more. They getting up with the people going to work.
Yeah, they already out. After that, he gonna go to sleep. Let me read some of the stuff. She said these kids are out of control. Just control until it start over. Keep us though. Like, come on now.
Please.
At church, there's absolutely no fear of the Lord at all. Exactly. Right. And he pushed the hell out of her, that poor lady. Yeah, that's why she was in ICU at first. Laugh out loud, right? So Twin be telling it all. I'm just saying that's why.
We don't need
that's why I don't like her going out. I don't, because I feel like that can happen. I hate it. The way her head hit that concrete. Yeah, it's like when they do.
And you already know that they're like sensitive and brittle. Like she really could have it could have been worse. Like, thank God he kept her. But that's still crazy. Now you need security going to church. That's wild.
Yes. And then this is my last one. This is wild too. This is another thing that happened at church. This one happened on Easter Sunday. Mm-hmm. Let me let y'all see their face. So, youth minister life taken on Easter Sunday in the church parking lot by pastor's son after affair with victim's wife. So the light-skinned gentleman is the pastor's son. The dark-skinned one is the youth pastor that life was taken away. So we'll get into these. I'm going to tell y'all what happened. Tragic incident occurred Sunday afternoon, resulted in the loss of Denzel Branch. Okay, so this happened on Easter Sunday, you guys, after church. The day that you're supposed to be celebrating Jesus. This is happening in the parking lot. Man. Dallas police investigators reported that Branch engaged in a heated argument with Joshua Andrews, age 30, on 56th Street in Southeast Oak Cliff. According to the arrest obtained by Fox 4, it was revealed that Andrew had been involved in a romantic relationship with Branch's ex-wife. There was a physical altercation. According to the documents, a witness informed the police that Branch struck Andrews through an open window of a vehicle Andrews was seated in. According to witnesses, Andrew emerged from his vehicle, got a black bang bang, and proceeded to discharge it multiple rounds at Branch. He was transported to the hospital, but unfortunately passed away. Andrew departed the scene, but surrendered to authorities. He confessed to purposely shooting Branch and acknowledged the wrongful doing of his actions. He is currently being held in jail. And he also admitted to having an affair with his ex-wife.
This is too much. This is
like, so you.
Like, what is this?
That's what I'm like. Y'all at church. The pastor's son and then the youth pastor.
The pastor's son looked grown as hell. Like, I mean, he looked
they
older
both
than the
around
damn
the
youth
same
pastor.
age. One of them was 30 and the other one was 31. But the thing is, I guess it was too close to home. Y'all both in the church. You the pastor's son, you the youth pastor. But the thing is, the youth pastor, to me, he had a right to sock you. So you get socked out and then you just want to take somebody's life after that because you got socked out.
We was talking about, we're not talking about this a couple of weeks ago. Everybody cannot take an L. Everybody cannot take an L. And this is a prime example. If he would have kept his hands to himself, maybe he would still be here. That's unfortunate. You know, it's extremely excessive. It's messy as hell, completely. And all on the Lord's grounds. It's like, what is going on?
On the Lord's ground, you bring out
It's crazy. Like the Wild Wild West.
Right.
And the mother, what the hell?
The mother of the victim, she's she goes to the church and she says she's praying for the other family too, the pastors.
If this is what's going on, like if this little thing is going on, just imagine what is going on in the rest of the church. Like, you know, where there's smoke, there's a lot of fire. It might not be. Allegedly.
Right, allegedly.
Heavy on the allegedly.
Okay, so now we're gonna get into two parts before we get into the main topic. J. Cole apologized to Kendrick Lamar. I don't know if you guys heard Kendrick Lamar's verse on Future's record when
you're not doing it right.
Okay, when you say it, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Please, golly. Okay, so no, you guys know that Future and Metro Boomin dropped an album March 22nd. On March 24th, Like That came out, blew everybody's mind back because Kendrick was on there talking his big shit, like directed it majority at Drake, but Cole got some friendly strays just from the music that they had been doing together too. It was almost like they was both feeling themselves, and because Kendrick was like playing the back or whatever, they really thought that they just had it. First off, let me just start off by saying I was a big Drake fan, heavy Drake fan, right? But then it was just like, I don't know what happened to him. I think once he just started feeling comfortable attacking women and not giving the men that was bringing the same energy to him, the energy that he's directing at women, it made me start side-eyeing him. And then it was just like more and more, he just started becoming lame, like, get out of here. And I was like, still rooting for fucking Kendrick because he ate them up. Friendly fire. That's what happens. Like, you know, if you, what is it? If you gonna kiki and giggle with the bullshit, you can catch the strays too. And that's just what it was. He did his big one. J. Cole tried to come back. Horrible. It was horrible. That shit was whack, but he tried. And you can hear it in 7-minute drill or whatever. I think that's what it was called. He didn't want that smoke.
And that's crazy because everybody know that J. Cole is hard. Like,
he's hard.
For him to take an L.
Take it. He can take an L. This is how you take an L. He went to Dreamville or whatever. I guess they had like a concert or not. And he like full blown apologized and said that shit with his chest like, oh, well, I was really peer pressured to respond to this. Like, you know, I was peer pressured. I really didn't want to. Like, you know, and he basically apologized to Kendrick. And I felt that because if you can apologize and be like, man, I said a whole bunch of bullshit. If you can take accountability when you know that your shit is lame or you know that you messed up and you said some wrong thing, I'm going to step behind you because you're trying to be positive, you're moving forward or whatever. And so with that, I'm rocking with J. Cole. Even though his 7 minutes was lame as hell, Kendrick ate them up. Drake is still a buster. I can't wait to hear what his ghostwriters come with. So
they probably they're not gonna come with nothing. So if y'all haven't heard it, y'all can go listen to both of them. We couldn't put it on here because I know I would have got a copyright or whatever. So
it's called Like That. Best 4.5 minutes I've spent in my life. Like, man, I'm talking about repeat.
Okay, so then that we got to get into the main topic because we've been talking too long.
Well,
so
hold on, okay.
everybody that to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe.
You said that I could do 2 topics, Rashonda.
I know, but
really
it's already
quick.
36 minutes.
Really quickly, we just want to
Okay.
shout out the South Carolina women's basketball team. They came through and they smashed, blew Iowa out the water, and I just wanted to tell them that they did their big one. I'm talking about, I'm watching the highlights. That's all I heard was Sanaya eating them up. Raven eating them up. They did their big one, and I just want to say Black Girl Magic. Woo, woo.
Black Girl
Okay,
Magic.
boom.
Okay. When it said it gives me clickbait vibes, the music industry, it could be. Alondra said, I'm proud of J. Cole for that. I think that's big of him. Right. What did Drake do? Nothing. Drake didn't do nothing. Okay, so now we're going to get into the main topic. The main topic. Should girls' trips be exclusive to single ladies only, and why? So, as you guys, well, y'all don't know, I always go on girls' trips all the time, and I don't feel like nothing is wrong with it. I'm one-on-one this weekend. But I always go basically with the same girls. I have went with other girls with my other friends, but this is like my main core. But I always go on girls' trips. I don't see anything wrong with it. In the comments, do you guys feel like girls' trips should only be for single women? Why or why not? I have some answers from men. So one of the men told me he feel like girls trips are okay. He's okay with his wife going on girls trips. It makes the relationship better and it gives them time to miss each other. He said he feel like men that don't want their wives or significant other to go on girls trips are insecure and they shouldn't even be together. Another one said it depends on if you're in a relationship or not. And it depends on what kind of girls are around your wife or girlfriend. Like what kind of friends she
Is it
has.
a bolo trip?
No, they
Is it
said
a bolo
like if
trip?
it's no, they're saying no. He said like if the friends are wild and like hoish and everything, he wouldn't want his girlfriend to be around them because he know what they gonna be on. But he said if she had friends that he knew that they was cool and everything and not out there like that it would be okay. But also, she ain't just about to be going on no girls trips. Like, they got to have trips planned, too, not just with her friends.
Oh.
So that was 2 male perspectives on it. Another male did say it's only for single women. He was like, it's only for single women. A woman that's in a relationship should not be going on no girls trip at all. It should only be those 2. So someone in the comments said, no, hell no. That it should not just be for single women. Shatia said no. We need a break. Alondra said we need a break. Marcus has sent me on girls trips, even through our bad time. He still supports me, even talking to all. Girls trips forever. Laugh out loud. Self-care is self-care. Screw the status. Everybody needs a break. So what do you say, Precious? What do you feel about girls trips?
I feel like everybody deserves a trip, even the dogs. Hell, don't the dogs go on trips? If the dogs is taking trips,
but we're talking about the women girls trips.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you know what I mean, though. Like I'm for all kind of trips. I think it's not just for single women.
Okay, let me show y'all this one clip. This is why men don't be wanting girls to go on girls trip because the females like this.
Came to hoe and go. If you just going and not hoeing, hey baby, you might need to wait for the church retreat. You might not need to come on this trip.
You ain't gotta hoe. Everybody do what they want to do. I'm pro-choice.
No, because when you're not pro-hoe, you're anti-hoe. I'm sorry. If you're not pro-hoe, you're anti. And you are not welcome up in here. We are supporters of sluts, whores, dick suckers, and all things above. Okay? We are pro everything up here.
Golly, that almost choked me. God dang on. What?
So that right there be a reason why men don't want girls to go on girls trip because females like that.
No, but at the end of the day, you can't sit there and blame it on influence. If your girlfriend do some shit like that, that's because she wanted to do that shit and she's blaming it on her friends. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, everybody is an adult. They have their own mind.
But that girl right there is literally saying,
but like, it felt like that was like some working, like
Yeah, that's
We're
what a
working.
girls trip is. It's straight hoeing or no.
No, because that's
Hoe
not
or
you.
no.
Somebody
Hoe
gotta
or
have. Heck no, count me out, buddy. Well, I guess I'll wait for the church retreat.
Yeah, I was about to say, I guess I'm waiting for the church retreat because come on now, ma'am. She
No, for real.
said sounds very STD-ish to be.
heavy.
She doesn't speak for me. No, I go out with my friends. I'm telling you, we have the time of our life. And don't nobody be worried about no, I was about to say the N word. Nobody is worried about a man. Like, we going out to literally have a good time and to enjoy ourselves. Like, and to get away from our kids. Like,
create moments, create memories. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
But I do feel like when you go on girls' trips, you need to know who you're going on the trip with, because, like some of the men said, some of the women do be on some BS. So you got to know who you going on. You know, sometimes you could go with a friend and then they invite their friends and y'all really not on the same page. So a friend that invites her friend and then other friends, you need to make sure or kind of think like, are they going to click? Like, you can't bring no real ghetto ratchet friends and you got like bougie friends, because it ain't gonna go together.
Yeah, different friends for different different things. Like, I've been on a couple girl trips where, like, I've been on a girl trip to Vegas where I was supposed to go with my friend and I paid for my thing and she didn't pay, and then just expected me not to go. So then I still went with some girls. I think I knew like one girl out of all like 5 of them. But you know me, I'm a vibe. I can always get in where I fit in. You feel me? And that's another thing too. Not everybody is comfortable being around everybody else. You feel me? So it's levels. So I've been on girl trips with like that. I've been on trips when I've been out of state and getting into it. Like, you feel me? Getting into it with people who had to fly back early on some shit. So I think the one thing is I've always had somebody to call. I don't give a damn if I'm calling Tia and it's 2:00 in the morning and I'm drunk as hell. I know for a fact she didn't Uber me, got me out of spots and stuff like that. So it's just like having your support system lined up. Don't ever just take no trip and don't have nobody to call or nothing lined up or no type of emergency plan. Even if it's the smallest.
I just read about one a trip in Kabul, a girl's trip in Kabul, and this was supposed to be one of her like close friends. And the girl made it seem like the friend only came on the Kabul trip with $135. Dragged the girl, and this is supposed to be her close friend. Dragged the girl. First of all, she dragged the girl. Second of all, her boyfriend went on an all girls trip too. That's another thing. Do y'all feel like boyfriends or significant others or whatever should be able to go on a girls trip with all girls and then somebody bring their dude on the side? Do y'all think that that's okay? But
that's a crazy.
I don't think that's
because that be being a bunch of conflict. Like, a lot of the times when I be seeing girl trips online, it be because somebody invited their boyfriend back to the spot and then somebody else is super pressed about it. Like, you know, I just feel like, I don't know, like if I pay money for this shit and it's not no random ass stranger and this is my nigga and you know me, it should be no issue because you know he not about to try to do no stupid shit.
But if y'all sharing the same hotel room, then no. If you got your own room,
Airbnb,
then it's different. Even if we Airbnb, no. Even if we're in an Airbnb, no, because you still in a common space. No, y'all need to get your own room. No, I don't.
I don't know. It's like
you can have. I've
never been in that position
because that means
inviting people back or nothing like that. You know,
it means the other girls probably won't be able to walk around and be comfortable like they want to. Because what if the boyfriend is coming out to get something to drink or something like that, and you in there and your pants and bra?
Awkwardness, it's like that level of comfortableness is stripped. It's like you're not on vacation no more.
And so wait, the girl in Cabo, they were she said her friend came only with $135, and then she also brought her boyfriend, the birthday girl. So she dragged that girl, but the girl finally came out and said, I didn't just have $135. That's all the cash I had on me. My phone got wet in the pool, and all my stuff is on Apple Pay. She was like, so that's what messed it up, is because I couldn't use my Apple Pay.
Access her stuff,
Yeah, so she didn't have access to everything. And she was like, and she knew that this is another thing I don't like either. And they had a problem with that. When people go out to eat, no matter what the bill is, everybody split it down the middle. No, I'm not
No,
doing
I
that.
don't feel like that shit is fair either. Hell yeah, I don't feel like that shit
Yeah.
is fair too. And I'm gonna pay for myself, and I'm gonna leave some extra for the tip. But don't just expect me to just go half with y'all. Like, yeah, no.
Yeah, and then the thing with her, she only got stuff. Since she knew her Apple Pay was messed up and she only had that cash and she was trying to get her phone fixed, she only got stuff that she could pay cash for. So her food only came up to like $40, but the bill, I forgot, it was like $700 or something dollars. So they were supposed to give like 180 something each.
Oh yes.
Yeah, she was supposed to get 180 each, but she said since she agreed to it, she was like, okay. But she said she did not think it was fair. And she was like, they hired the birthday girl also hired a photographer, and he was ordering stuff and then put in on it. She was like, so when y'all saying that I didn't pay all my money, that wasn't my part. That was the photographer ordering lemon drops and all kind of advertisers and stuff, but y'all blaming it on me, and I have the receipts to prove it. So that's what I'm saying too. With girl trips, you got to know who you going on a girl trip with. I done been on a lot of girl trips where I didn't know the girl, but like you, Precious, you know we people person, so we get along with people anyway. So it's not really hard for somebody to be like, oh,
like, yeah,
with her, because I'm okay unless they really just trifling. But I never had to go through that. But do you guys in the comments feel like it's okay for one of the people on the girls trip to bring their boyfriend? Y'all didn't say it in here. Okay, let me see some of the comments. That's her, has nothing to do with how I act. I wouldn't go with her though. She's nasty. I wouldn't go either. I already know your agenda. Like, oh, hopefully y'all getting paid for that, and y'all not doing it for free. Hopefully you guys are getting paid.
Please.
Why do you have to go away to be a hoe?
They probably being managed locally.
They're probably being managed locally as well.
They managed as hell. A manwich. Shut up.
Girls trip should apply to married and single ladies. Should be able to go on a trip. Yeah, that's how I feel too. A girl I didn't know came with her man to my bachelorette party. I was pissed. So did you tell her to leave? Did you tell her that her man had to leave, or you just let her stay? Him stay? Because I would have been like, you need to. Why would you want to come to a bachelorette party? Why would a man want to come to a bachelorette party?
Because maybe he wanted to see some ball. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I don't know who this was.
I don't know. I feel like girls trips can be for married and single women. I feel like every woman brings something to the table. Just because you're married don't make you above a single person. Because I'm gonna keep it 100. Most of the time, it be the married ones and the married ones and the one that's in relationship that be out hoeing. If we want to keep it 100. If we want to keep it 100, those be the ones.
I think that everybody is hoeing. I think everybody's hoeing. The men is hoeing because it's just, I think everybody is doing something. Everybody has a vice. Everybody has a vice. Everybody has a vice. It might be drugs. It might be drinking. It might be having sex. It might be hoeing.
I just feel like that I've seen, and I've been
I'm pro-choice.
Yeah, I've been on a lot of girls trip. The ones that be married and the ones that be in relationships be the wild ones. Those be the wild ones. Like if I'm single, I can do what I want, and I'll be the one that don't be doing nothing. Like
I think I've always been wild.
It ain't that. It's not that serious to me. I just be going to have fun. So this is another.
What was that song? It was a song. The Player Won't Die in Me. Who sung that song? Jay Holiday.
Jay Holiday. Dang, the pimp in me just died. Cause the pimp in me just died.
Won't die. Won't die. Won't die.
No, the pimp in me died. That's what he said. The pimp in me died.
That's what I'm saying, but mine isn't. That's what I said.
Oh, the pimp in me
won't die. No.
Okay, let me see what it said. She said, nah, everybody who a hoe is a hoe, but married has different rules, but not better than no damn body. No, it doesn't. But I just hate that people say that all the time. Like, if you marry, you only should go on a married girl trip with married women. Like, Just because I'm single, that mean that I can't go with y'all? Damn.
No, for real. It's its own level. Or
Okay,
that,
so
or now that because you're a single friend, now they gotta watch you because, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like weird.
like you should be able to hold your own. Yeah, I'm single and all y'all married, but we're just going out as women having a good time.
That's
Another
it.
question that I had was, how old, since we're talking about girls trips, how old is too old for you to be going out to clubs and day parties and all that? If you, what is there a certain age that you should stop that and just be sitting on the porch drinking wine?
No, I think that you should party until it's like it's 1999, until you're 99. For real, it's like I don't think that it's an age. Especially if you work hard and stuff like that. You work hard, you play hard. I'm gonna play hard for as long as I can. I don't care. What do you think, Rashonda?
I feel like at a certain age, but if it's like a birthday or something, like me, I'm not really like a club person anymore. I'm like a lounge party, a lounge girl. Like I still like to go places where they play good music and everything. But I want to be able to sit down and stuff. I don't want to go to the club where you got to buy bottle service. It's just a different atmosphere at a club. I feel like nowadays the clubs are for the younger generation. If you go to the club, I feel like I'm about to be the oldest person in there. Like, I don't want to go to the club. Let me go. Now, day parties, I still feel like I could go to a day party or something, but I don't go to it all the time. Like, you just got to pick and choose what you're going to, but I don't feel like at a certain age, you're just supposed to stop and just sit at home. Like, you're supposed to live your life to the fullest. And that's what everybody else say. I do feel like at a certain age, you probably will outgrow the club. Like I said, I did. Like in my late 20s and 30s, that was my real clubbing days. Like I went every weekend and everything. But now, no, it's the lounges for me. Like I'll go to a lounge, a cigar lounge, something like that.
I prefer to be somewhere where it's safe. I prefer to be somewhere where I don't have to look over my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, I'm really in the house. Like, you know, I really don't go to clubs and stuff like that. I really don't be outside. It's dangerous.
Well, yeah, the clubs are. It's just the clubs is not my thing no more. And plus, they took the fun out of it. That if you want to sit down, you gotta buy bottle service that's 10 times higher. You get a bottle of the Rock that's really $30 in the store, and at the club
that's this size, and it's this size. And then when the club is over, they taking your drink back. Like, no,
like it ain't even the Costco size Ciroc. Come on now. Y'all giving a regular size Ciroc that y'all charging $1,000.
Y'all giving us baby size, like this is
y'all not
like what?
The big sizes. Okay, let me see. Oh, y'all got me crying over here singing. You're always invited with me, Ro. I'm not like that. I know you're not. No age limit, party forever, live your life respectfully.
For real.
I prefer to be in the bed, Juanita. Yeah, we know you do.
For real, early.
That's why I said I'd rather go to day parties now, because at the day party start at 12, 1 o'clock. That'd be by 6 o'clock it's gonna be over, and I can still be in bed like by 10 o'clock. I don't want to go to the club where you gotta be just getting there at 10 o'clock.
Yo, it be taking too long to get dressed. I be getting tired getting dressed. It be taking too. It's a lot.
Yeah, day party me. You can day party me. If I go to the nighttime party, I know I'm gonna be like, dang, like. I gotta wait till 7, 8 o'clock to get dressed. You gotta really mentally get yourself prepared to be at that. Like, I'd rather go to stuff in the daytime.
I think now because I don't drink anymore, I don't even really be out like dancing and stuff unless I'm like at the house and stuff. But I don't know. I really just be sitting in silence. When you can sit in your own thoughts and stuff, that's cool too. You know what I mean? Random left field. But yeah, like I don't be partying and stuff.
No, I think
I would feel out of place.
That's why I was asking. I wanted to know in the comments, do you guys feel like it's a certain age where you should stop going out to clubs? Like just going out and having a good time.
What if that is a business? What if that is like a marketing strategy to open up? Like, because they remember how it used to be like 35 and older clubs now, but now that everybody is over 35, it should be like 55 and older clubs and stuff like that. Is that doing too much?
That's too old. Like I'd rather go to one that's 35 and older. But
we're gonna need oxygen tanks, rent.
these clubs now, they still not really. I don't see a lot of 35 and older clubs. The clubs are still 21 and over. Like we be old up in there. Like I'm old up in there.
But didn't there used to be 35 and older clubs? But
yeah, like the jazz, they preferred 35 and older. And just think, when we was going to the Jazz Cafe, we was still under 35.
Yeah,
but they preferred 35 and older, but we were still going. But that was still a good crowd because they had older people there too. It wasn't just all young people. Young people,
yeah, that is true. And now it's a Morisco's. That's crazy. They just took it away from the community.
Yeah, the Jazz Cafe was good.
That was the time. That was the time to be alive. That is so funny.
That was and we was still we was in our late 20s, early 30s, but none of us was 35. The Jazz Cafe by the time we got 35.
That it was over.
Juanita said, "Well, yes, senior citizens."
I don't believe that.
Oh yeah, that is true. She said the Epic Center place is for older people right now. That is true.
Oh, see, so that's good.
Yeah, I went there, but it was kind of too old for me.
What do you mean too old? What was they doing? What did it smell like in there?
No, I'm just saying the crowd was kind of too old. But it
What's
is
too old?
Girl, like in their 60s and stuff.
Shut up.
Now it's still too old for me, but I would rather go to the Epic Center than the one that's around the corner.
The Epic Center is what do you mean? It's one out there?
The Epic Center is the one in Rancho.
I've never been, Rashawn. I'm just telling you. What did I say? I haven't been outside.
Yeah, I'm saying I'd rather go to the Epic Center than the one that's in the Ontario.
Than the Senior Center?
No, than the one that's in the Ontario Mills.
No, no.
If y'all know what I'm talking about, then you know. If y'all know what place I'm talking about, then you know.
What about the place that's in the Montclair Plaza? Have you ever been there? I've never been in there. What is that? Is that like a younger space?
I don't know if that's a younger space. I thought that was a place where they had concerts. Is it a club?
I mean, like, I'll be seeing tables in there when I go.
I've never been here.
Me neither.
She said, not to smell so turn your mic off now. It don't smell bad in here. It's just it's a really older crowd. Like, for real.
No.
But I guess, I mean, I got to pick and choose my battles. I'd rather be there than at the other place. That's close by.
Right? But for us.
But if I'll just stay at home then. But, or you could go to Raquel's. Raquel's is
Raquel's is fun. I've been in there before.
Yeah, Raquel's is a good crowd. Like, that's a mixed crowd. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. That is true. See, so there's options.
Yeah, there are options. But a lot of times you got to tell me in advance. You can't just tell me the same day, like, oh, Rashonda, we going somewhere. Like, I got to mentally be ready.
No, for real.
I'm going to the club. Well, that ain't even a club. That's a lounge. And just think there they play jazz music and all that stuff too. So I have to be mentally prepared to go wherever I'm gonna go. You can't just tell me on the same day. And I don't like going to clubs either because you gotta wear high heels, and I hate wearing high heels.
I don't even know when the last time I wore high heels. I could wear a nice fat wedge, a nice kitten. Meow.
I can't even barely wear a kitten heel. I don't know what's wrong with my feet. Like, I used to wear real high heels, and now it's just not even a kitten heel. Like, I'm
wow. So you and Dan about to have matching slides?
Mommy could probably walk in her slides better than me.
Cause she was running today.
Girl, whatever. So that is our show for tonight. Hopefully everybody enjoyed. Make sure if you are on here, you didn't press the like button to press the like button. And what were we gonna say? Oh, she said same here at Pressure. Can't remember the last time I wore a heel. Girl, shut up.
For real. Juanita, get out of here. I got a picture of it.
Juanita, yeah, I was about to say, Juanita, you probably can walk in heels better than me. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight. And like I said before, always let me know if you guys have anything that you want to talk about.
Topics.
I'm always available and ready. If you want to come on the show and talk about anything, you can.
Oh, I want to tell everybody really quickly. I got a job, guys. I started my new job on Monday. Oop, oop.
Congratulations.
Off the unemployment line. Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hopefully you able to stay up with it. I just could not do knock shift like that.
No, for real. And only working 4 days, they had me with that. 3 days off.
Yeah, that's good.
But
and
yeah,
so I wanted to say thank you to everybody that tuned in. Make sure you go like, share, and subscribe. And make sure they say congratulations.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Asian.
If you have anything that you guys want to talk about, like I say always, make sure you hit me up. Oh, also remember, if you wanted a birthday shout out, to let me know that also. I think it's tourist.
Bitch, I'm from Pomona.
Tourist season.
Yeah.
The Bulls.
Bitch, I'm from Pomona.
Bye, guys.
So we'll see you guys next Wednesday.
Bitch, I'm from Pomona.
Have a good night.
Bitch, I'm from Pomona. Bitch, I'm from Pomona.